I want to speak to my lawyer.
What is your name?
Cory Center.
What is the date today?
It is November 4th, 2024.
Yes. How old are you?
I am 30 years old.
Oh. How many followers do you have?
Followers?
Yeah, do you?
On Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Even though you don't really care. How many?
7,755.
Guacamole. I didn't
It's
know.
half as much as I used to.
Wow. And how are you feeling today?
Yeah, I feel good. Been having fun just meeting our roommate's parents, and roommate JC, his parents came in and his mom taught me how to use their bread machine. So I've been learning how to make bread today, and then I'm meal prepping steaks and pork butt. So that's all fun stuff that I like to do. So it's a good day. Easy, chill day.
What's the biggest thing that happened in your career?
My physical therapy career, probably, I would say making the move from my job at Next Level to Cornerstone. The experience I got at my first job was very valuable, but the job itself was a terrible, like, dramatic, toxic workplace. So I'm in a better spot now, and so that's made my job and my work life a lot better, which has made my personal life better. So yeah, I would say changing jobs to my new job at Cornerstone, which hopefully next time I'm doing this video, I'm still working there because I could see myself there for a while.
What advice would you give yourself a year ago?
A year ago. Yeah, it fucking sucks that you got a concussion. And probably the same thing I was telling myself at that time, like, it's gonna get better, but fuck. Just, no, it sucks, but you're gonna get through it and it'll get better. That would probably be my biggest advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the most important thing to you right now?
My relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, my relationship with my wife. I feel like the last year's been hard on us, so we've just really been working on, just because of me being concussed and all that stuff. It's just been hard. So it's nice for us to just work on ourselves and spend quality time together, and that's always the most important thing to me. So, yeah.
Do you feel pressure?
Yeah, I think
Pressure.
I think everyone always feels pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, in different ways. Pressure's not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah.
What did you eat today?
I made everyone breakfast. I made egg sandwiches, basically, like a little piece of bread, egg, cheese, ham, and then like some crema, spicy crema on it. It's really good. So I had that, and then I had a toast with jam that I made and peanut butter that I made. So.
How is your bedroom currently decorated, if you can remember?
It's not really decorated. It's just kind of thrown together. We still have a lot of pictures on the floor that we haven't put up. So, yeah, we have some organization to do for our bedroom, but it's very white.
What is your craziest or most memorable moment from this year?
I mean, I want to say the most memorable moment was Halloween when we dressed up as Talladega Nights, and I dressed up as a woman and Serena dressed up as a man, and she had a soul patch and I had fake boobs, and everyone at the party was grabbing my boobs. It was hilarious, and it was just everyone laughed and loved our costumes, and we won the costume contest, so that was super fun. I'd say that was the wildest, funniest thing that we did this year. And then most memorable, I think getting to see Serena go to New York was really cool for the first time. I really loved that she was able to do that, and I just got to watch from afar, so I really liked that she got to do that this year. Oh, duh. Watching Serena finish her marathon. That was the best. That was the best thing all year. Literally cried. Her family cried. I cried. She cried. We all cried. It was amazing. She trained so hard for that, and it was just really cool. We've had a bad year, but we've also had a really good year. Like, we've had a lot of good things happen this year. I think when you have tough times, you always look back on them, like, fondly. It sounds weird, but, like, there's a lot of good stuff that happens during those times. So, yeah, it was a good year.
What constructive criticism would you give your younger self?
Don't be so critical of other people. Work on yourself instead. I think I was quick as a young man to, as most young men are, to think that you know it all. And I think working on myself more instead of criticizing how other people act more instead of talking. I think that's something I would tell my younger self to work on. Also to trust his gut and quit soccer earlier. Yeah.
What's your biggest realization of this year?
I'd say sometimes you have to put your ego down in order to have a good relationship, whether it's your marriage or your friendship. There's times where people will let you down, or not do things that you were hoping they wouldn't do. But you have to give them the grace, because there's things that you do that they feel the same thing about, and you have to give them the grace to go through that, or to disappoint you, and then just look past it and go again. So an example would be, I have a friend, Ryan, who he was so hard to hang out with, but I just always kept trying. I wouldn't try all the time, but I just insert every month or so, hey, you want to hang out, whatever. And we eventually built that back up. I think it was just a time in his life where he felt like he didn't have time to do it, and then he feels now that he has time, so we connected again. Same thing in a relationship. You just got to give people go through seasons, so you got to give people space to come back into your life.
What was your biggest purchase this year?
Probably the plane tickets to New York for Serena. That was probably my biggest purchase. For myself, probably the Blackstone that I bought. I think it was $400 or $500, something like that. And we've used it. We've already used it enough to where I feel like we paid it off.
The girl math is mathing.
Yeah, the girl math is definitely mathing. I've used that thing so many times. We're gonna keep using it. I just need to fix the lid on it, but yeah, it's working great. I gotta change that. The biggest thing we bought this year was a car.
Yep.
That was we didn't really. It was probably we probably put $7,000, $8,000 into that. So yeah, that was quite a big purchase.
Yeah.
How do we do that? Did we save money for that? I can't remember.
Yeah, we had money saved, and then we also got a tax break.
That's right. We'll use that.
And how big is your entourage or friend group?
A lot.
Yeah.
A very big friend group.
Yeah.
Close friends, 8. But outside of that, I would say probably 20 to 30 friends that we have. Yeah.
What question do you hate being asked?
Why do you like the Kansas City Chiefs?
Why do you? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, probably that one.
What's the most growth you've seen between years?
Like
age?
Age-wise? Either my first year at Baker, so junior year of college, which would have been 2016, I think. 2016 to 2017, and then probably the first year of our marriage. I would say those 2 years probably seen the most growth. Yeah.
What's your favorite song right now?
Ooh. Yeah, let me look. My favorite song right now is, it's a 9-minute song. It's called Paul Rodriguez by Logic. This is what it looks like. This is what it sounds like. It has a big intro. So Paul Rodriguez is one of my favorite skaters when I was growing up, and Logic is one of my favorite rappers, and he made the intro for this song. And it basically has that Tony Hawk skater video game vibe to it. Let me skip to the sound. Yeah, it's just really solid. Lyrics are really solid. The album is really solid. I really like that song. So I think it has a lot of personal meaning to me, so that's why I like it. Yeah.
What aspirations do you have for this year?
Aspirations? I have a lot of aspirations. I want to make more money, which I think I will be, because I'm going to be hopefully getting more money from the BFR program. I want to work a little more, so up my hours. I want to eat healthier, and I want to get back in the gym. Those are my goals for this year. Those are like the main ones.
What about next year? Or are you still finishing?
I'm thinking like 12 months from now.
Oh,
That's
okay.
kind of how I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, those are my goals. Save some money, and then probably the biggest one of all of them in the next 12 months is get a house. That's what I'm most excited. Sell our old place and get a house.
What makes you happy in your marriage and or relationships?
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that in both of those, in friendships and relationships. In my marriage, I just like that we have similar interests and we can share those together. I like that. I like when we're able to be in the same room doing different things but be content. That's really cool. I like hosting people at our house together. I feel like that's really fun, and I enjoy that a lot. Honestly, I just love being in bed at night at the end of the day, and just we do this thing where we like hold each other's arms. I don't know how to explain it, but it's very relaxing. Yeah, it's like that bro handshake where you like do that, but we're like doing it at night. It's so weird, but it was very relaxing to both of us, and I just love that. Yeah, there's a lot of things I love about our relationship.
Describe your style in 3 words.
Fuck if I know. I have no idea. In 5 words?
3 words.
3 words? Classy skater lumberjack.
It's pretty accurate.
I guess. I don't know if I can know. I have so many different styles.
What's your favorite movie
All time.
this year?
This year? That's tough. I would say my favorite movie that I've watched this year was Dune. My favorite TV show that I watched was probably Delicious Dungeon. I love that show. It just makes you hungry. Demon Slayer was pretty cool, but Delicious Dungeon was better. I love it. Shogun is also one of the best shows I've watched this year.
What's your favorite artist? Or artists this year?
Definitely Logic has been really big this year. I would say I listen to Logic the most. I'm trying to think what else I listen to a lot of. Like my go-to. Logic there's a lot of Logic. I would say Logic and Chance the Rapper and Mac Miller. Those are the ones I listen to the most this year. Anderson .Paak's up there as well. So I'd say Logic, Mac Miller, Chance, Anderson .Paak. Those are probably my favorites this year.
And lastly, what's the biggest thing you're struggling with?
I'm just struggling with not being able to exercise yet, still with my concussion stuff. Just kind of waiting to be able to be active again and dealing with the fear of like when I work out, how it makes me feel, and just trying to balance that with my job, making sure that I'm, not just destroying myself in a workout and then feeling crappy for a couple days. That's not a great thing for me. So that's probably my biggest struggle right now. But I feel like, this year has been a lot for me to get better at adult things because I've had more time to do those things. So like cooking from scratch, cleaning, like having systems. I think I'm getting better at that stuff because I've had time to do it. Yeah.
All right, well that completes our interview.
See you next year.
We hug and kiss.
Oh wait, let me take my head off. I love you. Thanks, baby. Your turn.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.